I had to come back to this place for several reasons and shoot a different type of video today. This beautiful church that now is derelict. Look at this disgusting mess. How disgraceful. I did look inside there already, and it's even more destroyed and graffitied up, and just a sad thing. Kind of hurts the heart, man. Deep in the darkest night, I send out a prayer to you. Now in the world of light, where the spirit's free of lies, all else we despise. They forgot all about God. It's the only reason that we exist. That's from George Harrison of the Beatles. Somehow seems appropriate. Look how messed up. Even more so. Anyway, I have a purpose for being here today. Whew. Welcome to JoeyCTV. Today I have a very different type of video. Kind of a real talk video and an explore video. I'm back at the church. Heartbroken to see how much more damaged this place is than last time I was here. Graffiti, everything seems to be broken now. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's been on my heart and what I feel that's the change in me that came about, and how that change in me came about, and how my life has changed. So I don't know the words, so I prayed on it to have God put the words in my heart. Sorry, gotta start over. Welcome to JoeyCTV. This is like the 5th time I started my intro again. I gotta laugh. Sometimes I just don't know the words to put out. Anyway, as you can see, I'm back at the church and it's destroyed now, beyond belief. That's what happens to these buildings. You know, people come and destroy them. It's especially sad when it's a church, you know. But anyway, a couple things I wanted to talk to you about, things that I feel that God's put in my heart to talk about. And one of those is the change in me. So a lot of people say, you know, Joe, hey, I don't see you going as aggressive as you used to on the videos, or they're not as scary as they used to be, or they're basically either boring, or you know, whatever the case may be, and I'm okay with that, because the change in me came from my heart, from me praying. Now, I'm no expert, and I certainly just want to preface this with, I'm not a person to put my beliefs on somebody, but I feel that God put in my heart to talk about this. I look back on really probably the last decade and kind of where I've been, and you know, and I realized how lost I was in so many things. And if it really wasn't for the grace of God, I don't think I would have ever changed the way I do things in life. I think I would have continued really down a path of maybe self-destruction. Again, there's a lot to that. I'm not really here to talk about that. Really here to talk about how God's changed my life in the sense of how I make my videos. No more will I ever embellish on videos. Sometimes I'm not even sure if I should even be doing any type of ghost hunting videos. But I love doing explore videos, and I love doing creepy videos. And I also think that the closer I try to get to God, I think that the more in life things try to trip you up or mess with you. And the thing is, you got to be strong. You got to keep that circle with God strong, is what I believe. I believe God's come into my life in so many ways. And I believe that because God's come into my life so many ways, I have an awesome responsibility to not only disclose that to you, but to also let you know there is a different way, you know. And that way is the way I'm going in my life. I'm putting God first in everything I do. If it means my videos don't do good anymore, it's okay. But I don't believe that will be the case. I think that doing my videos from a different perspective, just an honest perspective, start over. Welcome to JoeyCTV. You'll see in this intro, and I may use those clips of me not knowing where to go with the conversation and just kind of like tripping up on my words, and it's it's kind of funny in a way, but at the same time, you know, sometimes when you're speaking from your heart, you get all jumbled up. So anyway, I wanted to talk about, well, first and foremost, you can see I'm at the church again, and this church is destroyed in so many ways. It's a shame, really. I mean, there's graffiti now. Literally everything is, at this point, seems to be broken. Oddly enough, the Bears are right where I left them last time. Go figure, right? Anyway, I feel God's touched my heart and put an awesome responsibility on me to not only change myself, but also to also convey that to you, because if I didn't do that, and again, I'm not trying to push my beliefs on anybody at all, but I feel that if I didn't do that and talk about it, I would be doing you a disservice, and I wouldn't be doing the right thing by my heart. So I feel that God's come into my life and changed me in so many ways, and one of those ways is the way I do videos. I'm quite honestly not even sure if I should ever do ghost hunting videos again, but I do enjoy making spooky videos, but no more will I ever embellish on a video. It just doesn't exist in my heart and soul anymore. And I look back on those times in my life, and I realize how wrong I was to myself even. The truth is that if you make videos, you gotta cut it again. And this is probably the 7th or 8th time I started this intro because I lost my words, you know. And the reason why I feel I lost my words is because I'm trying to speak from my heart, and I'm trying to speak what I feel is so important for me to speak about. I feel recently, probably the last few months, I'm really starting to learn and know what it's like to put God first in my life and how that's changed my life for the better. I also realize that when you do that, be careful, because when you ask for something, sometimes God will reveal to you maybe things about yourself you don't want to know. And I think that I had to suffer a little bit to get the salvation in my life, if that makes sense. And I'm ever so thankful to God for coming into my life and me asking for that. And it changed so many things, like how I do videos, for example. So no longer will I ever embellish on a video, just kind of make straight videos and have fun doing it, and truly do it from my heart, and not because of monetary reasons or anything like that. See, in the past, I realized, looking back at my life, even I was lying to myself about so many things, lying to myself about my relationship with God, lying to myself about where I was going, and real truth is that if these videos never see the light of day again, it's okay. If nobody ever watches them again, it's okay. Because I have a different purpose in life, a very different purpose. And my purpose now is to be wholesome, different. And when I look back over the last couple of years of my life, I realized, how really lost I really was. I also learned a lot about the paranormal, because it's so weird. I keep hearing like so much commotion. I don't know if it's coming from outside. It's just a weird commotion. Anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked. I think that when you're trying to do something good and you're trying to change, I think that's when, if and again, for lack of better terms, and I'm no expert, but I think that's maybe when evil will try to keep you off the path. But I feel so strong in my faith, and I know that I could persevere now. Anyway, looking back, staging videos, let's say, I realized that staging videos was really just the work of the devil in a way, because even if you're staging a video, which I did back in the day, it's almost like demons were playing along with you, bringing you down the wrong path, And there's, if you want to make some money, yeah, definitely go for it, right? Why not? Just go for it. The real truth is that's the lie. You make a lot of money, but in reality, you lose your soul in a way. It's not worth it. So anyway, I guess what I'm trying to convey to you guys is that I do videos differently now, and that's the reason why some people said your videos are boring. You're not aggressive like you used to be. Not much happens in your videos. I'm okay with that, because I want to do things differently. I want to be an example of what God wants me to be, and it's not about, I love doing these videos. It's not about money. It used to be in a way. It's not about anything now, just me just enjoying and putting out a good product. I'll be doing different types of videos, but it had to be said. This had to be said. I don't speak for anybody else. I speak for myself. Any insinuations is purely incidental, accidental, and I'm not trying to put anybody else out there. Just I'm talking about me. Whomever is out there who feels like they want to do a video about how they feel, that's up to them. Nothing to do with me. That being said, it's been such a blessing. I feel so good. Definitely had some changes. Like a lot of people, like, oh, you look so skinny now, and I am. I've been skinny my whole life. There was a point in my life, like when I was like first started these videos, I was kind of chubby actually, but I really wasn't really that healthy. Think about it. Yeah, I was stronger. I can go to the gym, lift more weights. I was a heavy smoker. Would go out and once in a while have a couple of drinks here and there. Just really wasn't living a life that I should have lived. And we tend to do that in our lives. We tend to get off path, and then we try to supplement things in our lives that we think are gonna make us happy. But it turns out, at least in my experience, that the true happiness comes from putting God first in my life. Accepting God, accepting Jesus as my Savior made all the difference. Even though I spoke those words before, I never really committed myself to it. But now I do. So that's the difference in me. That's the difference in the videos. That's what I wanted to say. Like I said, I'm not trying to put my convictions on anybody or my beliefs. All I'm trying to say is that if this makes the difference in one person's life, that's great. If it doesn't, well, let's hope it does. Because really, the things that we chase after in life, be careful. Because, you know, it got to the point where I was, you know, making money with the videos, so much so that I really didn't have to do anything else but the videos at that time. And the real truth is that you're never satisfied. You know, you're not truly satisfied. You have money, but you have no soul. Not worth it. It's really not worth it. It's kind of interesting when I think about it, and I know I tend to ramble, and I do apologize. I'll probably cut this up so much because I don't really know all the words to say. I do feel, standing here, that something doesn't want me to give this message, and there's been a little, you'll see, maybe, little distractive things like that kind of stuff. I'm not seeking that anymore. If it's there, great, because I'm making a scary video, but I'm not paying it homage. It's just not worth it. If I lose subscribers, that's okay. I just hope you go blessed. I hope for everybody who watches this video that you have an opportunity to make that change, because in reality the only thing we have is the people we love. People love us back, really, right? God first. Without that, none of this even makes sense. So anyway, that's the difference in me. Will I continue to make videos? Yeah, of course. I love making videos since I was a child. Growing up, my family really didn't have a lot, and I had an option to, you know, get in trouble, play sports. I played a lot of sports, and also did a lot of like going into abandoned places with my friends. We always thought it was cool and fascinating, and I always remember as a kid like thinking, wow, this is the coolest thing. And it is a lot of fun. And that's how I'm going to take my videos moving forward. Just making what I love to do, and I hope you love it back. Spooky videos, love them. If we pick up something, that's great. But I don't think I should be asking for it. So for that, I apologize, because I know I kind of been like back and forth on that. And the real truth is, I'm not asking. If it's there, it's there. But if not, it's okay too. If this makes money, that's great. If it makes no money, that's great too. Because the real truth is that you got to do what's right for you, and this is right for me. Anyway, I just wanted to convey those things, say the difference in me, and I hope that brings a difference in your lives too. Anyway, we'll walk through, see this place. It's sad. I do have my static camera, and it's it's got the mic on it. These GoPros, like, there's so many settings on them that I need to get myself better with, but I'll leave it out here running. It does have a tendency to overheat. If you notice, it's got a little case around the GoPro. So that case, what it does is I think it makes it hot. But without that case, I don't have the option to plug in the external mic and also put it on the stand. So it's kind of a catch-22. So I'll put this here. Alright, so this should be recording. Let's double check it. Yep, it's recording. Alright. I did say a prayer before I came in. It is not really that windy yet. This thing's going crazy. It'd be cool if the church bell would ring. Not only just to film and document, but to talk to you guys. And how very bizarre, though, that the bears are still right there. Somebody came here and destroyed this place, even more so. Like I said, it hurts the heart. Remember these when I was a kid? Anyway, came here very specifically for my video today and talk to you guys about some things that I felt in my heart I needed to talk about, and what better place to do so than here. Alright guys, I'm going to set up my camera and stuff. I'll be back. Double check it. Yeah, it's recording. Alright. I did say a prayer before I came in. It is not really that windy yet. This thing's going crazy. It'd be cool if the church bell would ring. Anyway, I hope this video finds everybody well. I hope and I pray that this building gets renovated now. I did want to say something. It's possible. Well, I shouldn't say it's possible. Anything's possible. But going to try to find out and see who owns this building. Now, that being said, if I do, I'm going to try to find out if there's a way I could purchase this building and this property. And if so, or would you be willing to give me the property? I don't know. I mean, you never know. But if so, would anybody be willing to pick up a hammer with me if I am able to do that? Come here and help me redo this place. I know that's a very ambitious goal, but you know what? It is something I have thought about, prayed about. When I play back the intro, because I did several intros, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna cut them up and put them all together so you can see how hard it was for me to put the words. But when I was trying to talk about God, I think something was trying to scream in here, or make some kind of weird guttural noises. Static camera over there is still rolling. Like I said, it's known to overheat, and when it does, it shuts itself off. Looks like it's still rolling. Keeps on rolling, rolling, rolling. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching this video today, and I'm going to be making videos. I got this job that I really love too, that I'm so happy with, and so I'm doing like so many things, and I'm just changing the path of my life into something different, and I'll take you with me if you want to go on that journey. So that being said, I love you guys, and go in love, go in peace, of course, always. Have a good day. Anyway, I hope this video finds everybody well. I hope and I pray that this building gets renovated. Now, I did want to say something. It's possible. Well, I shouldn't say it's possible. Anything's possible. But I'm going to try to find out and see who owns this building. Now, that being said, if I do, I'm going to try to find out if there's a way I could purchase this building and this property. And if so, or would you be willing to give me the property? I don't know. I mean, you never know. But if so, would anybody be willing to pick up a hammer with me if I am able to do that? Come here and help me redo this place. I know that's a very ambitious goal, but you know what? It is something I have thought about, prayed about. When I play back the intro, because I did several intros, guys, I got to tell you, I'm going to cut them up and put them all together so you can see how hard it was for me to put the words. But when I was trying to talk about God, I think something was trying to scream in here or make some kind of weird guttural noises. Another thing is that why I wanted to do this video is I feel like sometimes people reach out to me and they're so lost too. Like, I'm not saying I'm still not lost, because nobody's perfect and we can't expect to be perfect, right? But I really felt God put in my heart to put out the good message, and hopefully somebody feels the same and needs those words of encouragement, right? An electric pencil sharpener. Man, I haven't seen one of those in years. Huh. Is the yellow dump truck still back there? I mean, cement mixer? Yes, it is. I have a feeling that to ascertain this property, I think it's probably going to be very difficult, but I would love to, like, do something for people, like, you know, maybe have a place for them to go. Maybe this could be converted into a place for children to go to after school who don't have anything. Maybe this could be another church again somehow. I don't know. Boy, that's a book I could have used. Down with Anxiety. Let me tell you, I used to suffer from so much anxiety, and I feel so good now. I mean, now. It took a while to get there, let me tell you. Oh, that's just horrible, man. A Bible with rat feces on it. Jeez. Anyway, clearly you can see how quickly these places change, and I walked right into that. Dang, I didn't even see it. I'm like looking down. That's another reason why I had the hat. Believe it or not, it is somewhat like protecting me. Like if I would have walked in that, I would have scraped my head up without the hat on. And I just did it again. There's like a attic. Let's see. I wonder if there's a way to get to that. Like where the church bell is and everything, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Is there a way into the attic from the church itself? Because I think it's like probably. Yeah, there is over there, but you need a ladder. I just heard talking behind me. Okay, the camera must have hit 30 minutes between my 20 minutes of doing my intro over and over and over. Somebody took the big cross. Do you guys remember the big cross that was here? Somebody did take it. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I really do. I always try to make videos that you guys will like and that I like as well. What was it? I must have somehow stepped on that and it ricocheted? I guess? What? That thing was just spinning like crazy. It has to be. Pictures of people in the congregation, man. Someone came in here and stole the, what do you call it? AC stuff. Wonder if the old static camera over there is still rolling. Like I said, it's known to overheat, and when it does, it shuts itself off. Looks like it's still rolling. Keeps on rolling, rolling, rolling. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching this video today, and I'm going to be making videos. I got this job that I really love too, that I'm so happy with, and so I'm doing like so many things, and I'm just changing the path of my life into something different, and I'll take you with me if you want to go on that journey. So that being said, I love you guys, and go in love, go in peace, of course, always. Have a good day.